When I was a kid, I remember loving the smell of burgers steaming through the brown paper bags from Country Barn. This vision is always accompanied by the sounds of grease bubbling and the Casio effects from the Commando arcade in the front corner. Ironically, I usually opt for a homemade puff from Gino's across the street. I used to really love to read the lessons on the wall. I believe it opened up my fascination to my history.
Who taught you to hate your own kind? Who taught you to hate the race that you belong to? So much so that you don't want to be around each other. No, before you come asking Mr. Muhammad, does he teach hate? You should ask yourself, who taught you to hate being what God gave you?
And especially my culture. On this one day, I stood right in the middle of the block. I was contemplating who would win the rights to my belly when I heard loud and aggressive shouting.
Man, I go all I want. I ain't scared of nobody, especially you.
Not even moments later, I saw Daft backing up the street. He was about 15 and one of the older guys that hung out on my block. He looked a bit roughed up, as though he had been fighting. And I say this because he usually stayed way fresher than the others. He was like my first real impression of style. He was being followed by two dudes I had never seen before, but at that time I hadn't ventured much further east from where we stood. The older guys had always gave me the impression that it would be dangerous for me.
Hey, yo, shorty, stay off that corner.
As they continued to approach Daft, he started throwing punches. He was fast with the mitts, and I figured they knew too because they instantly gave space. But one pulled out a gun. And it wasn't my first time seeing a gun, but never one like that. It was big, black, super sleek like an IROC Z. Daft saw the gun too, and instantly halted his attack, but not his aggressive verbiage.
Man, a gun don't make you tough. If you gonna bust it.
At that moment, I heard a shot, then another, followed by two more. My heart felt like an explosion. It was so loud and rapid, I thought I had been shot, but it wasn't me. It was the dude with the gun. He fell to the ground like a tree and just started covering the corner in blood. The other dude took off east, and then I saw running up the middle of the street.
Yo, come on, man, we out.
Daft grabbed the big black gun from the ground, and then they both ran west toward my block. I stood there for a moment, just looking at the lifeless body. I don't think it's something that I'll ever be able to forget. I ran home so fast, I think I stayed in there all day. I'm not sure why, but Country Barn closed that day and never opened up again. And even though I love the smell of their burgers, today, I kind of wish I can get a homemade puff from Gino's.